Hey everyone, welcome to another game of Dominion. Let's take a look at this board. So we have City Gate and Training, we have Sentry for trashing, we have Margrave for draw, we only have Crossroads as a village, so that's unfortunate, or Procession. Can we get Conspirator Chains off? Seems possibly tough, maybe it's okay with Sentry. There doesn't seem like a brilliant engine here. I start with 5, that's good. I can Sentry. We're going to be trashing. I might not need a Steward with Sentry, actually. I think it might be better. Because actions are so limited, I can get Margraves. I'm thinking if I get enough Sentries, I can hunt for my Conspirators and then play Conspirators, and then use like a Charm as a buy, or Margrave comes with a buy. Will I want Procession? I could process Conspirators. I will take a Crossroads. I do want at least one, but it's a bit naff right now. I might start picking up Conspirators anyway. Yeah. Do I want City Gate sooner rather than later? I think I'll take the Conspirator first. How good is City Gate here? It's better now if I hit 3 than anything else I could get, I think. But I really just want to be getting more Sentries. This needs to come back up because I don't like that there. There we go. Well, I've got a Conspirator, so let's take a City Gate. I don't need a silver. This is good because this is... I'll leave that for next turn, but this is another 5, which is another Sentry. I assumed I was going to have an estate in my next hand, that's why I top-decked the Crossroads. Doesn't really matter what we top-deck here, because I'm definitely playing this and trashing. We can draw another card. I hit 4, that's good, that's another Conspirator. I hope the Sentry draws a Sentry or Crossroads, so I can play both Conspirators. Right, City Gate I would have known. It does not. Doesn't matter what I top deck, because the Sentry's going to draw it. We will trash that. We'll play one of these, and we get another Sentry. Soon my deck will be just Sentries and Conspirators, and at that point we will be doing quite well. I do want a Margrave at some point to attack. That's better than the other draw because it attacks and it gives me a buy, and then we just want to grab as many Conspirators and further Sentries as we can. I may actually never use Procession, I'm not sure. Again, doesn't matter really what we top deck. We will play that. We do get to draw this and trash some more. Excellent stuff. That doesn't matter if I play it or not, but I do want the buy, so I will take the Margrave. Soon I can get a training. I might put that on Sentry, or it will see what I have the most of. But it might be better on Sentry, just so that if I fail to kick off the Conspirators, at least I get something. I am quite happy to discard the stuff I can't use. Discarding the coppers, I might be able to trash them later. If I can save a Sentry play for where it triggers the shuffle, I might be able to trash both coppers this turn, which would be nice. Of course, my opponent's Steward gives him a bit of money as well, that's quite nice. What's he going to do here? He wants more Sentries, or he wants like more Conspirators maybe? Like, he's very thin already. He got very thin very fast, I guess because of his Steward, where we both have really, haven't we? Yeah. Well, I think... Oh, I must have 3 coppers then. And my opponent has 1. He's bought a training. That's reasonable enough. Where's he going to put it? to the conspirator pile. I think he's expecting to get a lot of those. We'll just top deck that. Yeah, there's copper. I'm sure I have a third sentry. I do. That's nice, because that means I get to trash both of these. Well, I definitely want the conspirator here, but I am thin. I almost don't really need the crossroads if I'm only playing one Margrave, but it would be nice to be able to play more than one. But yeah, definitely conspirator. Then I would be better putting training on the next conspirator. Yes, because I want to leave 2 sentries to play so I can start using the conspirators. I will have no problem drawing my deck. I don't need the Margrave. Right, there is a crossroads in here, but after that it's all like cantrips, so... And then if I draw the Margrave, I can play it. I suppose, yeah, I've got to watch out because I am starting at 3 turns. My opponent's getting a lot more conspirators here because of their... because they have silvers that I don't. Right, I keep forgetting I actually need to arrange it at this time. So now I can play these and play that to attack my opponent. No, I don't want to take training. I want to take more conspirators. Taking a training doesn't help me as much as getting another conspirator does. I don't want to spend this. I don't need another crossroads. Again, it is possible to fail if I don't have enough sentries. I've got to be careful, actually, but having an extra card to reach through with City Gate is quite helpful here, actually. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Yeah, this is all fine. This is all fine. And I actually get to buy 2 conspirators because my opponent dudded and wasn't able to play their whole deck. This means 2 of them are still available for me, so that was lucky. So I think I ended up with 6 conspirators. That means I should definitely put the training on the conspirators, but I also am at huge risk of dudding here if I'm not careful. I really need 2 sentries in my starting hand, or sentry and crossroads, or just, I guess, just crossroads. But yeah, this is worrying. I suppose when he plays Margrave, it draws an extra card, and then Citygate gives me another, so I actually have 7 cards to look through in my starting hand. There we go. That means I will get rid of the conspirators. So I can start my turn with, like, crossroads. Margrave. My next turn I am buying... I will have 12, so I'm buying training and another sentry, perhaps? We will top deck that. That's fine. We will just do this now. And we will count how many conspirators we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes. So training will go on them. Yes, I do want another sentry for reliability. I would like to get up to 16 per turn. And I will do that now that I have 6 conspirators that give me 3 each. I'll get it to 18, so I guess I can just start to double province. Maybe that's best. I'm going to use my sentries to actually find the Margrave sooner. Given that there's no real bad cards, I can just discard any conspirators. and use the sentry to try and find it quicker. But everything is a cantrip except the Margrave and the Crossroads once the conspirators have kicked off, so I mean it's not a huge deal. My opponent got 16 first. Is he just going to double province now? He's not. He needs more reliability. And he's gone for a charm. How interesting. Okay, we'll top deck that. There's the Margrave. We play the Crossroads, we play the Conspirator, we play the Margrave. And then I think it's just Conspirators all the way. Mostly. I think it is. Yep, 3 Sentries unplayed. I am just going to double province now. And hope I can skip past them all with my Sentries. I do have 4 of them, so odds are good. I am going to be more careful playing my Sentries now. I will discard those. Sad I have to get rid of a Sentry, but never mind. So I've got the initiative on greening. Who went first? My opponent did. That's good for me, in case he double provinces every turn as well. I've got the initiative, so I can, at worst, tie. Well, at worst I can dud and lose, but... so what's he going to do with his charm? Have I missed a trick with the charm? Is there a reason why you want 3 buys? Yes, because he wants the estates. Right. Yeah, the extra buy gets him estates. So maybe I should consider a charm? Oh, I don't know, because he can province estate, can't he? That's actually very good. Well, that's good. Let's skip over those. I suppose my opponent is hoping to Crossroads off of his victory cards. I am worried about my opponent province estate, because if I take the double province here, do I lose? You know, do I need to pick up a charm? Do I get 1 province and a charm? Then my opponent double provinces for 4. Then I can province duchy. I think. Well, I don't need a charm. I could just get another Margrave because that gives me an extra buy, right? And that's slightly better because of the Crossroads. But I will have a province. I think I prefer the charm. No, I think I prefer the Margrave as extra draw. Yeah, I think this is right. I think I have to get an extra buy. This is a really bad start. This could cost me the game. I really, really need a Sentry or a Crossroads when he plays his Margrave, or I'm completely doomed. My extra Margrave gives my opponent less opportunity to dud, but I mean, well, he's played... No, he's only... Yeah, his Conspirators will kick off now, so I'm in trouble. He's unlikely to dud. Oh, thank goodness. And then my City Gate will hopefully find me. I mean, I'll know if my turn is toast or not when the City Gate kicks off, basically. Also makes me wonder if I should have kept the province in case I drew a Crossroads. Well, no, that's stupid, because if I draw a Crossroads, I just play my Conspirators, right? My opponent is going to draw his deck here. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. So here, 3 buys and 20. So he does have slightly more money than me, but we do both have 3 buys. What's he going to do? So he knows he can't double province. I think with more sentries, I've got the better deck here. I think if he goes for the long game, I am more likely to win because I am more consistent. Yeah, if he picks up a province, though, and I don't dud, then he loses. And I think he knows this. So, yeah, so he's just going to triple duchy. It's got to hurt for him. Excellent. So I got the sentry. I'm going to leave the Margrave there for now, and brilliant, here is a crossroads, so I'll move that in front. I will play that, I will draw. I will draw again. I will play my conspirators. Gosh, lagging a bit. And there we go. So what do? Do I triple duchy as well? I can't collect any provinces. So I think I also have to triple duchy. Yeah, so we've got some very unfortunate decks, but yeah, with more sentries and an extra Margrave, I should be much less likely to dud than my opponent. Obviously these go. I like to put that one last so he doesn't get any information about what else I discarded. He just sees I had a dud card. This is a perfectly fine starting hand. I'm happy with this. I'm happy I got my crossroads. He does have 2 crossroads. He may get some draw out of that. I don't think the extra money from his charm is any good for him, though. What's my opponent going to do? I guess it's province double duchy, right? That's what he has to do. If he does that, then if I can double province, I win, right? Like, so no matter what happens, if I double province, my opponent can't do anything because province double duchy is the same number of points. I would probably double province and an estate. If he doesn't pick up a province for whatever reason, I would like double province estate. I think he has to double province. My opponent, he has no choice. Because if he doesn't, then I sort of win anyway. I think that's the decision my opponent has to make. He goes province and 1 duchy, right, so double province wins for me. Doesn't matter what I top deck here. Sentry is more than happy to keep both of those in any order. We are just going to draw. Annoying that I drew the province, but I didn't have a sentry in hand. Maybe I should have played the conspirator and draw the sentry. But, see, I drew another province. I really don't want to be drawing victory cards, if I can help it. There's another victory card. This is worrying. I really need that Margrave. Excellent. More victory cards. I may miss a conspirator here. That would be a shame. I wouldn't be able to double province. But province duchy is still... it's not good enough. If I don't, I really, really need to find my conspirator. Yes. Okay, well, that was close. However, that is the win. Whew. Wow, that was... in the end, I think my better deck won it for me. And Also getting the initiative on greening. You got to remember, I went second and I greened a turn earlier. Sentries were really good in the end. The 5-2 start was very nice. I guess that was pretty lucky because this board really liked that. Because Sentry was so good, it meant I didn't have to bother with a stop card steward for trashing. And yeah, winning the Conspirator split was very nice as well. Yeah. So that was a tough engine, but we got there in the end. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.